parable of the fantastic castle city. The Buddha said to the monks, "Once in the past, innumerable, unlimited, inconceivable, and countless eons ago, there was a Buddha named Excellent and Great Penetrating Wisdom Tathagata, one worthy of offerings, truly awakened, fully clear in conduct, well gone, understanding the world, unexcelled leader, trainer of men, teacher of heavenly beings and people, Buddha, world-honored one. His land was named Well-Made, and his eon was named Great Features. Monks, since the Buddha passed into extinction, a long, long time has passed. Suppose, for instance, that someone took all of the earth in a 3,000 great thousandfold world and ground it into ink powder, and then passed through 1,000 lands to the east, dropping one speck as large as a speck of dust, and again passing through another 1,000 lands, dropping just one speck. Suppose he proceeded in this way until he had exhausted all the ink made of that earth. What do you think? All these lands, is it possible even for mathematicians or their disciples to count all of them and know the number of all the lands visited? No, it is not, world-honored one. Monks, suppose the earth of all those lands through which that man had passed dropping a speck, as well as those lands where he had not dropped any, ground into dust. Let one speck of dust be one eon. The number of eons since that Buddha passed into extinction until now still vastly exceeds that number by innumerable, unlimited hundreds of thousands of billions of eons. Yet by the power of the Tathagata's insight, I observe that distant time as if it were today." The Buddha told all the monks, "The lifetime of the Buddha, excellent in great penetrating wisdom, was 540 trillion millions of eons. At the beginning, when that Buddha, sitting at the place of the way, had destroyed the army of the devil, though he was at the point of attaining supreme awakening, the Dhamma of the Buddhas did not appear to him then. So for one small eon, and then for 10 more small eons, he sat cross-legged with body and mind motionless. But the Dharma of the Buddhas still did not appear to him. The gods of the heaven of the 33 gods had earlier prepared a lion's seat 1 league high under a Bodhi tree so that the Buddha might attain supreme awakening on that seat. No sooner had he sat on the seat than the kings of the Brahma heaven had many flowers from heaven rain down over an area for 100 leagues round. 100 leagues around. From time to time, a fragrant wind would come up, sweeping away the withered flowers. Then more fresh ones would rain down. This continued for a full 10 small eons without interruption, as an offering to the Buddha. Until his extinction, the flowers rained down constantly. As an offering to the Buddha, the 4 kings of heaven constantly beat heavenly drums, while other gods performed heavenly music during the 10 full small eons. This continued until the Buddha's extinction. Monks, only after 10 small eons had gone by did the Dhamma of the Buddhas appear before excellent and great penetrating wisdom Buddha, and he could attain supreme awakening. That Buddha, before he had left home, had 16 sons, the first of whom was named Accumulated Wisdom. Each of his sons had various kinds of rare and attractive toys, but when they heard that their father had attained supreme awakening, they all threw away the things they had valued so much and went to pay their regards to the Buddha, their weeping mothers following after them. Their grandfather, a wheel-turning saintly king, with 100 ministers and 100,000 billion people, surrounded and followed the sons to the place of the way, all wanting to draw near to the Tathagata excellent and great penetrating wisdom, and make offerings to him and revere, honor, and praise him. After arriving with heads down, they prostrated themselves at his feet, and after circling around him with palms together in complete devotion, they gazed up at the world-honored one and praised him. Then all these 16 princes, having praised the Buddha in verse, pleaded with the world-honored one to turn the Dharma wheel, saying together, "World-honored one, preach the Dharma, sympathizing with human and heavenly beings and bringing them great comfort and abundant benefits." The Buddha then told the monks, "When excellent and great penetrating wisdom Buddha attained supreme awakening, 5 million Buddha lands in each of the 10 directions trembled and shook in 6 ways. Even the dark and secluded places in those lands, where the light of the sun and moon never shines, were all lit up, and all the living beings could see each other and exclaimed together, 'Where have all these living beings suddenly come from?' In addition, the palaces of the heavenly beings in all those lands, even the Brahma palaces, trembled and shook in the 6 ways, and great light shone everywhere, filling all the worlds and surpassing the light of the heavens. Then all the palaces of the Brahma heavens in 5 million billion lands to the east were brilliantly illuminated with twice their normal brightness. And each of those kings of the Brahma heavens thought, 'Why does this sign appear, so that our palaces are now illuminated as never before?' Then all the Brahma kings visited each other to discuss this matter. Then the kings of the Brahma heavens from 5 million billion lands, together with their palaces, each taking a robe filled with heavenly flowers, went together to the west to investigate. There they saw the Tathagata excellent in great penetrating wisdom at the place of the way, seated on a lion seat under the Bodhi tree, surrounded and revered by heavenly beings, dragon kings, centaurs, chimeras, pythons, and other human and non-human beings. And they saw the 16 princes begging the Buddha to turn the Dharma wheel.